New billet adapter for the Uni air filter. I mean, I'm not sure if it works. I'm almost positive it does. I just don't have an 08 around here to try it on, and I will soon. But the point of the billet adapter is to do away with the stock air filter, which is what they call like a for lack of a better word, a friction style filter. That when you put it down in a box, it slides on and friction makes the seal. Only problem with that is sometimes the little lip doesn't get sealed off, or your filter gets canted in there, and then you got a direct path for dirt and dust to go in. We did not invent, invent the wheel here per se. We did reinvent it, I guess. What I mean is it's just a plain old aluminum adapter that have a machinist make, and we're using a Uni clamp-on filter, as everybody else seems to be using a cotton gauze type pleated filter. And if you know anything about us, you know we're against cotton gauze filters. We feel like they let too much dirt pass. One thing that may seem weird when you're doing this is when you're cutting your hole in here and you bolt this in, there doesn't necessarily have to be a perfect seal between this and your air box, because the transition from your plenum clamps on one side and the filter clamps on the other. So regardless of what's going on outside it, whether water, dirt, dust, whatever, doesn't really matter, because the filter's clamped on one side and the transition's clamped on the other to keep any dust, dirt, whatever out. So let's get busy and show you how to put this on. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is here's our stock air box, and I'm going to take a jigsaw and cut right around the lip of this on this stock air box, and cut this lip out so that our billet adapter can slide through. All right. Got to be turning fast. Our adapter goes through. Alright, perfect. I got a little wide here on mine. Just kind of be careful. Clean all your rough edges off around your hole. Clean all the stuff that fell in the air box. Okay, the next thing we do is we drill our holes. Now I've taken our template, this comes included, and trimmed it out a little bit, and trimmed it right even with the top. And it says place this edge against underside of lip on the air box. That means outside. So when you place this up here, it's perfect, and then you just have to center it left to right, and then take something to scribe you a hole to where you can mark it in there. Okay, and just have it centered, and then mark your marks and drill your holes. Okay, I laid our template up there like I was talking about, and put it right under the lip, centered it left to right, took a small bit and made me basically 4 pilot holes. Okay, now I'm going to take a larger bit and increase the size of my holes so my screws go through there. And when I was talking about getting off a little bit, I got off right here, and this is why it's real important. Try to stay as close to right around this edge as possible, and not do like I did. And I guess me making a mistake, just shows you why you shouldn't. Because I got this big piece of plastic I took out. It's not going to affect much on me, but the point is if I got it too close, then I might have been drilling my hole, and it'd be a very weak point. Okay, I took our billet adapter, slid it in from the inside. I'm going to take a screw and a washer. We're going to go from the outside in. Well, I didn't have handy the exact proper bit, so my hole's a little tight. So I'm going to push my screw through. You put your washer on your screw, on the outside. And the lock nut on the inside. So I guess you get the picture. Go ahead and put all 4 of them on there and then tighten them up. Okay, after oiling our uni filter here, remember it's a dual density filter. It has a thick or a more open cell design on the outside and a closed cell on the inside, which traps the dirt. And oil it according to the hopefully you get the cleaning kit that has oil and the cleaner in it, and clean it per instructions there. Okay, then you simply slide the filter up on the adapter, which when it's oily with your hands, it's not always a easy little trick. Once the filter's on, then simply tighten up the clamp. Okay, our billet adapter and filter is installed. You can see, like I say, our adapter has a barb area on it so your filter won't slide off, and you don't have to worry about the front sliding off because the transition is so short and the box holds it in there. We didn't need a barb fitting, so we don't have one. But anyway, there you go. Pretty much going to be a sealed system. You won't have to worry about dirt and dust getting by your filter anymore. Okay, there's our finished product, other than putting the lid back on. And we do recommend leaving your lid on, but if you desire not to, that's up to you. But we're highly for the lid at this time. You know, I usually like to say, if you can't take something off, you probably don't need to be doing it. But so I didn't show you how to take your air box off, or we're going to show you how to put it back on. So just reverse the order that you took it off, and everything ought to work good. These filters that we're using, let me just tell you from personal experience on performance, to date, and I may get shown something different in the future, but to date there's absolutely no performance gain on a UTV filter by whatever filter media that you're using, from paper to foam to cotton gauze, whatever. I've not seen a gain yet. Manufacturers use foam. They use it for a reason, because it works. Water doesn't bother it so bad like it would paper, and no manufacturer that I'm aware of in any vehicle uses cotton gauze, and there's got to be a reason for that too. If they were so great, I promise you different manufacturers would use it. But anyway, that's pretty much it. If we can help you at all, give us a call here at Hunter Works.